Hi again, Johnny Starr here with the Guitar Training Academy. Beginner lesson number 2. In beginner lesson number 1, we learned the G, C, and D chords, the G, C, D. We're going to add 6 more chords to our repertoire today. We're going to learn the A minor, the E, E minor, F, and F minor. Let's look a little closer at that A chord. You want to strum the top 5 strings. Make sure they ring out. Check your chord chart for your finger positions. Notice if I do bump the 6th string, it doesn't ring out because I have my thumb muting it, just bumped up against it right there. For the A minor chord, I'm going to drop this note down to here. Again, same thing, check your finger position on the chord chart and strum the top 5. Got the 6th one muted, just in case I do strum it. For the E chord, same as the A minor shape, we just bump everything over a string. Ring all 6 strings out. And to make it minor, let's drop that note up here a half step, just losing the first finger for an open note. Major, minor. So there's the E, and here's the E minor. Now for the toughest chord of all, the F bar chord. Notice it's the same thing as the E. Here's an E. If I raise every string's note a half step, I have the F. And my index finger is covering the job of the nut. All the open notes are now up on the 1st string, where I use my index finger and then plant the rest of my chord notes. A lot of teachers will tell you to break it down and play just a few parts of the chord to get started. Go ahead and do that if you wish. I say try it, get it going, strengthen that finger up and play the full bar chord as soon as you can. It takes a while to work up, but don't worry, it happens to everybody that it struggles for a while. But get to work and you'll have it soon. If you want to make it minor, we have the F major. We drop 1 note down, just like we did for the E, we do for the F. We have the F major, F minor. Alright, also note that all these chords have something in common when we play the bottom of the chord. We're playing the root of that chord and also the 5th note of that chord. How you determine the 5th note of a chord is you play do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, starting with the root of that chord. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do it for the E chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. I'm going to play the 1, 1. And I'm going to play the 5th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I play the 1 and the 5 together, I have a power chord. I can do that up and down the neck. If I do it with the E, I have the E power chord. The F, the root and the 5th of the F, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happens to be an F and a C. All these things don't really matter to understand the names of the notes at this point or the numbers on the scale. Just given to you conceptually for now so that it makes a little more sense later if we do indulge in a little theory later on, which we can simplify greatly. So if I play my E, I get a power chord. If I do my F, I got a power chord. I can add in this note here. It's it's also an F. Here's a 1, and here's a 1. I can throw it into my power chord. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, 1. There's my power chord. If I do it up here, I have an E note, F note, G note. Here's a G power chord. Here's an A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and so forth. So we can start moving up and down the neck. Since we've learned our first bar chord on F, we can just simplify those to play rock power chords. For example, my guitar playing friend Patchell, and guitar teacher as well, Patchell, he said, dude, you gotta teach him Smoke on the Water in your guitar lesson, beginner lesson 2. So go ahead. Since we've touched on these power chords, just follow where my hands are on the neck. I'm playing 3 notes of the chord. Notice I stop my pick right after that 4th string and rest it on the 3rd string. Alright, so play around with Smoke on the Water. In future lessons we'll figure out why we're playing, what we're playing, and where we're playing it, and how to play it. We'll get a little more in depth. I just wanted to give you something to have a little fun with. See you next time.